$8. The fuck going on, y'all? What's popping, man? Hope everybody doing good. Hope y'all had a good weekend. You heard? Took off. Um, Mix of things. You know what I mean? Rest in peace. My aunt died, and just letting information be information. But another thing, my boy Connor, what the fuck happened, man? And a lot of them fights was like first round. They disqualified another nigga for poking eye and shit. Like, I don't know, man. And it was in Vegas. Imagine if motherfuckers put the bread down, paid 2 bands each just to sit down and watch, your non-favorite fighters fight, man. What the fuck Connor was doing with that jump kick? I don't know. I don't know. The fuck going on, y'all? It's popping, yeah, nigga. We outside, nigga. Inside, outside, we everywhere. What's popping, everybody? Hope everybody doing good, man. What's going on here? Y'all good? Y'all chilling? I'm about to smoke this L ski. Come on. Go. Okay. Just gonna talk a little shit. Just vibe, you know what I mean? As you can tell, I got that future verse. NBA YoungBoy shit popping. We're gonna talk a little about it. I'm just gonna do a quick little half hour and then we out of here. Yeah, Carter. All good just a week ago. Was popping. All good just a week ago, Connor. All good just a week ago. But what's going on, y'all? How y'all living, man? Look at that view. It's hot as fuck. We taking this bitch inside for real, for real. I was gonna walk to the park. Can't do it. Too hot. I'ma die going. But what up, y'all? How y'all living? How y'all doing, man? We got the Elski burning. You already know. I got some grape. I went to Stizzy's, got some grape shit going. You know what I mean? But what up, y'all? How y'all living? How y'all doing, man? Good looking for the thumbs up. We chilling. It's $8, random. What's popping? Y'all good? We good? Hashan in the building early. What's popping, Hashan? How you? Hope everything doing good, man. How was your weekend? How was your weekend? Did everybody see that fight? Was y'all up on the UFC or y'all was just chilling? You know what I mean? And what y'all think about the NBA young boy versus Future joint? That feud. You know what I mean? Yo, the rap game don't play right. Out with the old and with the new shit. And then when NBA that age, he gonna be mad that niggas gonna do the same shit to him. But peep game, yeah. Ooh wee. I'm gonna ride that shit later. Ooh wee. But what up, folk? How you doing, Hashana? What's up, everybody? Talk to me, y'all. Don't be afraid. Line up, man. Future NYB are best hip hop artists in the world. Wow. I take Drake. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna be a Drake fan. You already know. But I find it funny that nobody else is seeing what's popping. They doing out with the old and with the new type vibe. And it's like, yo, just because time is time and don't don't get mad at me. I'm still making my hits. I'm still making music. But motherfuckers is like they ain't people ain't jacking it. I bet you money if he dropped that album last year, niggas like but like I say, out with the old and with the new. Once they figure out your age, Jim Jones just turned 50, 50. Like, that's crazy saying that. I'm 44, saying that is wild. But as a rapper, still baggy jeaning, still acting hood. Yo, Beezy in the crib, what up, bye? What's poppin', compadres? D Block in the building. What up, y'all? How y'all living, man? I gotta do my live. I gotta do my live, baby. We talking about NBA and future. I think it's a okey doke. I think it's the biggest okey doke. They gonna get motherfuckers every time niggas hit 30, 40, they gonna out you. So NBA, be careful. Time ain't on you. You can't fight father time. I don't care how long you grow your dreads, cut it, re-dye it. None of that shit gonna happen and work. You see future, that nigga dyes hair every 2 minutes, man. But what up, y'all? How y'all living, man? We're gonna take this shit indoors and we're gonna talk about it, man. What up, Beezy? What up, Iris? They doing the young game greasy, aren't they, right? They trying to trick niggas out they spot. Like I remember I told y'all, don't get tricked out of your spot. So what they doing here with Future versus NBA is exactly that. So when NBA get older, motherfuckers is gonna hit him with the oh yo, we gonna fuck with Aubrey's son now. They gonna fuck with Kanye's daughter now. But what up, folk? How y'all doing, man? In the background, I got motherfucking let's rap about it. These niggas is funny as hell, man. I was gonna bring up exactly what they brought up. Y'all believe in aliens? Let's talk alien talk, nigga. Yo, what's going on, sweetheart? They going to battle? I don't know if they are, Famo, but I do see a lot of sneak dissing. NBA ain't a sneak disser. I think NBA just says it like how it is, right? So he's calling out Future. You know what I mean? And Atlanta. Wait, I didn't see you, Marquetta. You just hold on. Wait, what's going on? Play shorts. What up, Marquetta? But yo, man, I think it's a okey doke. I think they lining motherfuckers up. Hip hop is the only genre of music where as soon as you hit 30 or 40, you out of here. We don't give a fuck if you making good music or not, right? So it sucks, man. It really does. You know what I'm saying? But it's also wild that Slick Rick and all these old school artists make bankloads just traveling overseas. Overseas still love rap music for what it is, the beat, the flow. You understand me? America, the only spot that be like, yo, you old, get the fuck out of here, right? With That's why we YNs and uncles. Why you think they play so hard on that? Whenever you see ESPN, what up, Christy? Good morning. Whenever you see ESPN use words and shit like that, like try to get hip, that's when shit is mainstream. Niggas saying YNs now. Yo, what's poppin', BZ? What up, Christy? Good morning, y'all. Damn, this shit kind of died a little quickly. I hope there's not another hole. Man, stop fucking with the thing, man. My cat be busting shit, fucking shit over. I try to layer it, but she still got her claws. But what up, y'all? I think it's a trick bag, man, with that NBA YoungBoy shit. You know what I mean? Cause Future, I listened to Future album, Konnichiwa. He got some dope joints, and then when I see reviews, everybody's going, "Oh, it sounds the same. That's Future. What the fuck you think it's gonna sound like?" Y'all rooted for him all these years, coming out with the same stick talk and all the same songs, and now y'all niggas dislike him. This is why I don't like the rap game. This is why I don't like it. Yo, sweetheart, talk to me. Hit me. Anybody want to just get up with me, just hit me in the comments. Y'all know I'm one of them ones that like but yo, sweetheart, good looking. Let's go, Anthony, talk your shit. Let's go. Eh, Motherfucking NBA young boy in the building. What up? Y'all just going through the art real quick. So we got these over the blinds. These are all original art too, man. And then we got our symbols, we got our joints. If you ever watching the show From, that's how we're from, man. We got our thing over the joint. And then I bought this for $2. I like it. I don't drink alcohol, but I like it because it says Manhattan. And then it says, bitters, sweet, you know what I mean? Then we got our coding, you know what I mean? But what up, y'all? Thank you, Christy. Hit me up and I'll be obliged to accept your art, you know what I mean? Just mail it, whatever. It is what it is, but I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. I'm very artistic. I love art. You know what I mean? Word. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Christy. I didn't know, so I'm gonna check her out. You know what I'm saying? Later, man. I will. Thank you, everybody. You know what I mean? I appreciate everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that means so much to me. Trust me, sweetheart. Me and the wife, we're still strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna fold. I ain't gonna fold for you know what I mean? Twin Peaks. And the thought though, man, you gotta try harder than that. You know what I mean? But I'm happy, right? I'm in love. But I appreciate that so much, sweetheart. That means the world. And if we could oblige that, and she'll give you like a poetry. She's good with words. You know what I mean? And we're very into. Well, I'm growing into the holistic, outside thinking outside the box with life, right? But I love her flow, man. And she does it like north, what all the the compass means everything, right? Where you're looking, where you're at, where the money flow is happening. We got the cat doing its thing. So I appreciate that though. But sweetheart, I'm gonna check out your page, and it's gonna mean the world to us when we receive that, and I'm gonna post that and show it off every fucking live. And you know how I get down. You know what I mean? I'm one of them ones, man. I got the thing that we don't have no more, right? The heart, right? People are losing touch with that. But thank you so much. It means so much. It's a good Tuesday. Even better now that I got that information. Thank you, Christy, for shouting her out. Folks don't do that. Give people flowers. You know what I mean? So I'm just appreciating my chat, my folk, and how flowetry we are to each other. You know what I mean? But what word, man? Conor McGregor, let's talk about it. He got that knee bummed out, man. He tried to do some high kick nonsense. Thought this shit was Jose Aldo, not knowing the nigga a little taller, and he messed it up, man. And like once again, I'm on the perspective of the people that pay that money. They try to do like the Knicks joint where, oh, Connor's there, so people are, the tickets are 5 bands, 10 bands. And then on the gambling uh perspective, yo, Drake bet 1 million on like, yo, MGK. A lot of people lost money, man, because we believe in Connor, and I knew something was up because I was telling wife, yo, look at his entrance. That nigga looking real not comfortable. And then you find out that he was doing like he was hitting the bag beforehand, and they think that he fucked up then. You know what I mean? I wish I was Steve will do it. What up, Jacqueline? You know what I mean? Shout out to Steve will do it. You know what I mean? I like his the way he spends, and the way he just money ain't he don't you know I'm glad he's making it like that. So, because he gives a lot to people. You understand me? So, if he ever saw this, man, what a fucking amazing thing. If I think he's in Miami. Make your way to Cali, man, so we can link up and just shout me out. I think Steve Will's a cool dude. You know what I mean? Good looking, good looking. Word W's in the chat, man. I know my stuff, you know what I mean? And I give mine to folk that streaming that are I think doing a good job out there. There is a lot of money being thrown out there. There's a lot of good money. I don't care what he does on the side, whatever rumors they say. But what I do see is he gives folk, yo, he gifted Chief Keef because Chief Keef had a verse about a Range Rover Ferrari shit. He gave him, yo, it's just crazy, man. What up, King? How you, man? But let's talk about a Future versus NBA YoungBoy. If they had a versus, who would you choose? One for NBA, two for Future. Let's hit me, y'all. Let me see the ones. I think, yo, NBA, yo, I'm listening to his music now, like not just like, hearing it. I'm listening to it. Yo, that boy is saying some shit. I like him. Yo, what's poppin', King? I'm doing good, King. Salute, salute. Just maintaining, just enjoying life as much as we can, right? There's so much, like I don't go politics because that world is whatever it is milking us, is fucking milking us, man. But I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Had a great weekend. We chilled indoors on Sunday. Saturday we went out. We got some chips. We got some shit ready for the fight. Me, I got all them streaming sites for free 99. You know what I mean? So I watched the fight. We saw some prelims, and let me tell you, whoever was like giving me, or whoever site I was on, as soon as Connor got like the whole shit ended, that nigga, he must have bet on Connor because he ended the stream quick. He was like, "Whoop, fuck that, I'm out of here." So it was kind of funny. But I time travel, man. You know what's weird? Some people be like time travel, but then time travel you could fuck shit up. I'll go back and fucking, you know what I mean? I'll play the lotto and then come back to the future and my family dead. Like, you know what I mean? Like one of those corny shits. You know what I'm saying? So maybe I'll take the 80K. Cause time traveling, you can fuck shit up. You know what I mean? By mistake, I trip and then fucking, kill my pops. Some weird shit, right? I'm never born, nigga. You know what I mean? Shout out to my son Justin, 7805. You know his born day. Happy. You know what I mean? I'm very happy for him. He was rooting for I think Max. You know what I'm saying? And then my wife being Samoan, she was rooting for Max Holloway. So ah, and then when that happened, I told you I was like, damn, Connor, what the fuck? You can't trust your body no more. And this is, yo, that's a great segue to talk about. I just want to bless some of the youth or people out there. Be careful of drinking. Drinking riddles your bones, man. You see John Jones sniffing yayo, but he's still kicking niggas' heads off. You know what I mean? And another thing is you gotta build calluses. You gotta, you know what I mean? You just gotta, if you're in that realm, right? But be careful, man. People don't understand your body. If you're not using it well in your 20s and 30s, by your 40s, 50s, your body is going to be brittle, falling apart. You're going to have arthritic shit, weird shit. You know what I mean? Yo, rest in peace, everybody. To fucking Jurassic Park dude, man. The guy that was in Peaky Blinders, he was a cop. But yeah, man, I think he was 70 something, man. It's just bugged out. I don't want to bring up death, but I wanted to just say that just to say like you know, sometimes money don't guarantee you this longevity in life no more. I remember back in the days when you had bread, you saw motherfucking Burt Reynolds, all these motherfuckers die old, right? Like, Mel Brooks, one of my favorite directors back then, but just a plethora of people. And yes, some of them died because of cancer or whatever, but that's because motherfuckers was partying for real. They lived for real when it came to that party. You know what I mean? Drinking, smoking two packs a day, 5 packs a day. Niggas was wilding, man. But they still push 70, 80 on us. Motherfuckers nowadays is dying 60, 50, 40. And it's like, yo, what's in the food? What's going on here? You know what I mean? Because I thought we was the healthiest ever, right? Niggas is hitting the gyms more. But then I see more videos of niggas dying at the gym too. You can't push your body or I don't know, man, or think that the years of you sitting on your ass eating sour patches is going to miraculously make you play softball one day. You know what I mean? And then you grabbing your chest. Be careful out there. But yo, I'll take the 80K, man. I'll take the 80K. Word, Christy. That's a dope little line, Christy, right? Like 10 years, what happened, right? The shit, I go back, the most you could change was females present. You know what I mean? Something weird like that. Like, but there's only so much you could change in your life. That's why I say all the times to my folk, my fam, my chat, yo, make sure you play with life as much as you can, 100% seriously, right? You wanna, let's say you're presented with you know, do I go to a party or do I stay home? Do I go chill with my moms at a park or do I stay home? Try to go outside more, you know what I mean? And I know sometimes, damn, you know, life is life, but you don't ever want to be like, damn, in my 20s, I just sat on my ass and just gamed, right? Because gaming is a weird one, bro. I was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, the zombie joint, and an hour flew like nothing. And all I did was fucking, put some shit in my inventory. But word, man, be careful about time. I don't know what they did, man, what's in the milk, but time is flying. But yo, NBA YoungBoy or Future, what happened? And like I said, I think they doing that to make folk, because this a segue to Hove, Drake. Now, as soon as you old, that's it. We're not even gonna listen to your music, and I don't want that to be the case. You know what I mean? And I want motherfuckers to give Future his flowers too. How NBA talking all this shit just because you made 40, 50, 100 mil last year? Like the way you blowing it and having to pay and help your people that are getting shot, my nigga, you gonna go broke quick too. Don't you see it? Adrian Broner, Mike Tyson, MC Hammer, when they were your age or niggas was talking shit when they had the bread. But that's one thing is guaranteed. Money don't last forever, Papa. There's gonna be a point, NBA, where niggas gonna get annoyed of your voice. And that happens. The same, yo, NBA did the illest tour last year, all that shit. It's gonna be 5 years. Yo, I can't wait till this nigga out the game. Like, is that ugly, bro? So be careful how you approach it, and remember who you talking to. That's still future. I don't give a fuck if they calling Atlanta Ratlanta, man. That's what it is, man. But Future, to me, was a solid one. I don't care if he was in the streets or not, or if he drank lean or not. Music is music, man. It's y'all dumb motherfuckers that took every line seriously. You heard? Shit, if we took every line seriously, a lot of us would be fucking dead in jail, man. But yeah, man, motherfuckers is wilding out there, man. Just be careful who you listen to. Music does, give you put you in a particular mood, vibe. I understand that. But we just can't be shitting on our legends or folk that, was in the game for years. Future, yo, I remember Future coming in the game. It was so weird because he was like, I think he was True Religion Gene Future, and he was just, but his sound was different, right? And his melody was like, wow, who the fuck is this? You know what I mean? But just like life is, man, folks get, why you think sometimes it's good to be out of sight, out of mind, you know what I mean? And then you come back like Hove does, or Ludacris, or there's certain artists that leave and come back. But you just, when they come back, you like, oh, I remember why I liked you, right? Shout out to Jay-Z, Segway, man. Jay-Z doing his concerts in Yankee Stadium. Them shits is lit. Them shits is going well. I saw a video of Jim Jones, of Busta Rhymes. A lot of artists are showing support, and this is the support we wanted back in the days, man. This is the support we wanted, but rap is a competitive game, and New Yorkers are, very competitive. But it would have been dope if we got a Nas Hove album. It would have been dope if Jada Kiss. You know what I mean? Who knows, right? Only the future can tell. But shout out to Hove, shout out to Jada Kiss, shout out to all my old heads, man. Because I'd rather listen to old head music anyway. Who you got? Honeycomb Brazy, Finesse Two Times, Little Baby, no, Future makes the cuss in my joint. Drake makes the cuss. Niggas is 07, 08, man. That's how long they been in the game, man. You know? So but you ain't lying. I'll take that 80K, you know what I mean? Probably invest. And that's another scary thing is I have this conversation about when things become public to us, that's when it's a scam, right? That's when they figured out, like, but what I'm saying is, back in the days, for instance, like credit cards, skiing, cruise ships, there were certain things that only the rich, wealthy touched. Flying back in the days was very expensive. Unless you did TWA going to Puerto Rico for like still 200 each, you know what I mean? But flying used to just be for the rich. Even food, even meat, pause. Steak. That used to be like just, eating meat in the crib. I'm talking about, back in the days. But you fast forward, man, and I'm seeing that, oh, they letting motherfuckers skiing, they letting you be on cruise ships now, and them shits is diabolical now, man. This is the time where I do not want to be on a cruise ship with fucking 250 folk, you know what I mean, wilding out and loud, and hell no, man, hell no. But just like stocks, just like whenever they let the public touch it, it's already been, you know what I mean? They ran through, and they on to better other things, you know what I mean? But what's poppin', everybody? NBA Young Boy. I'm listening to his music, man, and he's solid, man. I like him. I like him. I don't like how he's going at Future. That's a little disrespectful to me. But I see how he's looking at it, right? He's looking at it from, Little Baby and all these goofies, and the ratting that's going on, the lying, the you know, mind you, when they were popping all this gangster shit, these were the same artists that were wearing weird clothes, and good looking Christy, and just you know, Young Thug on the cover with the dress. I don't care if you got a Draco or a tank underneath that dress. What you showing and promoting is not a good look, pa. It's not. And I'm so happy that society didn't gravitate to that. Only Atlanta did. Yo, they got pictures and videos of guys in Atlanta wearing skirts, wearing heels, wilding out, calling each other baby, I love you. Like, yo, you know what I mean? There's certain things. That's why, like, people used to like Hove because the way he introduced us to certain things that became trendy, it was, in a solid manner. And it was more about, Hove music to me was always about knowing your business and getting to that bag, right? And he always talked about circles. He always talked about you could count your friends on one hand type shit. That's why people didn't like Hove because he wasn't mingling with everybody and just because you know what I mean. Whatever, man. I think he did things the right way. Like if you was to ask who would you rather be, I'd be like I'd be Hove right now because business wise, friend wise, he knew to you know separate himself from Diddy, from Kanye, from you know what I mean. It's a bad look, man. Y'all nigga, I can't control folk just because I'm your man's or went to your party. Don't, you know what I mean? I still can't control folk, man. And people be acting weird on drugs, man. Let me just say that. Thank you, Christy. Yo, where's Nene D in black, man? But Beezy was popping, pa. We chilling, we vibing, man. Like I said, it's a good Tuesday, man. I appreciate sweetheart, saying what she said earlier about painting or drawing, painting for us. But she fuck cheeseburger in the building, nigga. What up, cheese? What up, burger? How you, pop? Let's take this shit outside now. You trying to get my energy in, nigga? What's going on, cheeseburger? You got your late, yo. You in the building, nigga. You in the hallway. Teacher behind you. You made the left. You hit the staircase. You out of here. You made it, pa. We in the channel, man. What's going on, man? How you? How was your weekend, cheeseburger? Hope everybody good on your side. You heard? Yeah, Christy talking shit, Christy. We always on time in this channel, nigga. Boricua. Yo, shout out to the Boricuas, pa. Wepa, tú sabes, mi gente afuera jugando dominos. You know how it get, man, with the dominoes and word, man. Arroz con pollo, bichuela, you know what I mean? Carne guisado or pollo guisado. Those are both little like dishes, like stews, you know what I mean? Yo, shout out to motherfuckers that know how to make a good stew with potatoes, with the rice on the side, the meat. Yo, nigga. Yo, I made my wife spaghetti and meatballs from Scradicho, you heard? Like, doing the joints like this. Moi, moi. Bella V. Hella V. Nigga. What up, cheese? Good looking, Christy. Good looking, everybody. We vibing now. Cheeseburger brought the energy. You heard? What up? Yeah, sweetheart. We in the fucking building, right? Yeah, what's going on, man? Waited. One minute. Talk about being. That's crazy work. I'm glad you got him out of here. With you know what I mean? There's some comments that I'm happy I didn't absorb it in my brain. Right? My man fixing his joint. That's a cool ass little scooter thing. But what up, folk? How y'all living, man? Cheeseburger, what you think about the NBA versus Future, man? Who you got if there was a real versus, man? Then they did it, yo. What up, nigga? Then they D in the building. What up, y'all? We about to hit that 10 ball. You know how the fuck I get down, nigga. Half hour. Got me dying, then. What up? Let's go next, nigga. Let's go next. What up, Bob? What y'all think, man? NBA versus Future. I think NBA coming out of like sometimes you gotta respect your elders, man. I don't care if they calling Atlanta Ratlanta. You just gotta respect yours. But what up, Nene? How you, man? Cheeseburger, we in the building, everybody. Christy, sweetheart, what's going on, everybody? Hope everybody doing good, man. Hope you had a good weekend, right? Because sometimes these motherfuckers be flying. We chilled though. Got some flowers. Went to the cemetery. You know what I mean? Handle out the diligence. Like I said, got snacks. Saturday came. You know, prelims, chilled. Then Sunday we just stayed indoors. And word, man. Now it's Tuesday. Monday, like I said, man, rest in peace, my aunt. You know what I mean? She was 82, I believe. And it took, it takes, even though I'm over here, it burnt a little more because I'm like, damn, the next one, certain things are happening in New York that I can't, you know what I mean? I'm over here now, but I don't want it to burden me. I don't want it to be like, this is where I'm supposed to be. You understand me? So, life is life. But yo, good looking everybody on the 10 ball. What's popping? Everybody's $8 random. We talking about NBA young boy and future, man. What y'all think about that? And Conor McGregor bum knee, nigga. He out of here. What happened, Conor? Yo, good looking Christy. Word, man. And then you like I said, the Jurassic Park dude died. Like, I'm like, what's going on here? Right? Like sometimes death is like it follows. It is. It is like that, man. You know the Thea. Thank you, everybody. Word, man. Titi, man. People don't understand. There was like this, besides your grandparents, the Tia and Theo were like a big part of the family, man. Either your father's brother, your mom's sister, father's sister. I used to go to my dad's sister and be in Jersey. You know what I mean? Like with the cousins. Remember, those are your cousins, your first. So I always, you know what I'm saying, respected my titis and my tios. You know what I mean? Look at my man, son. Yeah, yeah, boy. Woo! That nigga out of here with the joint, man. He got it going. He got it going, man. I'm gonna ask him later if I could jump on, jump in the joint real quick. POV real quick. What up, y'all? Word, right? The uncles be, and even in my wife, like her uncle. He be blessing the kids. He the sneaker unk, right? So it's so cool, man. But life is life, and all it did was like it almost like registered more that like holy shit, I'm 40, right? Like you don't want to say your name, your number, right? But you sure we getting older. What's happening, right? And then the way life is going, shit, we're gonna be paying $150 for milk in 10 years. The way they say inflation's supposed to go, yo, let me tell you a secret. I remember my mom's lived in a crib with Papa Dookie, Court Street. They paid 800. They changed it to 850 in like 10 years. You know what I mean? Like that thing about it has to go up a percent, 2%. That shit is made up nonsense. Motherfuckers used to pay rent that price for years, and you wasn't in deadlocked in some fucking, you know what I mean? Some it was just that's what it was, man. What up, Nene? Yo, black in the building. What up, B? Put your feet in some soil, you heard? Some grass. We outside, we inside, we everywhere, man. I'm on the balcony right now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my channel. It's called Random. Thanks for the thumbs up. We talking about future NBA young boy. We got a little Sasson. Conor McGregor's knee bumming out. It's a lot of weird shit. Jurassic Park, the lead actor died. You know what I mean? Shit happens, Captain. My auntie Titi, rest in peace, man. I'ma love you. I'ma miss you. You was one of them ones, and I had a good time. You know what I mean? Like I can't complain, right? But damn, it's like I said, it registers more. Like damn, my age, my life. What am I doing? I gotta, you know what I mean? Like, and there is a lot of pressure on us, man. Gen X, millennials. You know what I mean? Imagine being in a world where boomers and Gen Zers are fucking it up and we have no control over the shit. We just working in and laying back and doing us. But life is life, man. I ain't gonna complain too much. At least I got my chat popping. We about to hit the 10 ball. Y'all already know, man. How y'all living? How y'all doing? How was y'all weekend? You know what I mean? Once again, one for NBA Youngboy, two for Future. If they had a versus, who you think will win, man? And once again, my take on that is they once again pinning youth against older. Cause just 10 years ago, Future was that guy. He was more that guy than Little Baby, than Young Thug. In fact, they looked up to him. He had an amazing career. His catalog is insane. That's so low life with the weekend, crazy. Stick talk, crazy. Yo, he got a lot of joints that are like, yo, how you talking to my man like that, man? And I don't like that everything gotta be street. Everything gotta be young boy with the black Air Forces. I'll choose. Let's go, Burger. LeBron James is the GOAT. Where you think he going, and the Leon? Leon, where you think what team he going? Everybody, what team LeBron going to, man? Did y'all see that shit that Westbrook said if he comes to Miami, I'm not going there, man. Let me see, Nene. Cheese, adobo and everything. You heard? What up, Zay? What up, B? B in the B. I just said where Nene and B, man. B in the fucking building, man. I love that crib, BZ 311 Court, man. That shit was right on the spot. Right next door was a pizza house, and I lived above D'Amico's coffee house, and right over there was a salon. So in the mornings we would be smelling coffee beans, and then by afternoon we're getting drowned by hair products. So nigga, I lived in you know what I mean? Niggas really live, man. Nah, man, Stanky, you hating, man. I already said this was the Fugazi one, but the piece is real and this is real, man. Stop the hate, man. Boogers is real. Yo, stop the cat, man. And that's the most you got, Stanky? Damn, Stanky. With a name like that, nigga. That's another thing folks don't understand. Why I guess why so much of the youth have multiple pages, because the name they choose sometimes is like, damn, that's your name, son. Names are given. So you got your men's calling you stanky, nigga? That's crazy work. I'm sorry. That's crazy work, man. Yo, we hit the 10 ball, nigga. What up? Yeah, yeah, nigga. The 10 ball. Let me guess, these metas are fake too, right? The hat fake, the Nike shirt fake. You know what I mean? Yo, I already said this. What I say? This was it's not even silver. The guy, remember, I got this as a gift. Like the nigga just gave me. I think he said it was like steel plated, right? Like just a regular. But I like the heaviness on it, and whatever. I put the piece on it. The fuck. You didn't buy it or pay for it, so who cares what I'm wearing? You heard? As long as I'm telling y'all the honest truth and I'm not jacking for coins, that's all we got a level of respect here, right? But damn, nigga, like sometimes I gotta register like, yo, folk are watching you, Zay. They watching the crib, they watching your thing. Besides my chat and my folks that are just here to talk and bug out, other folks is watching. But I appreciate, man. I appreciate positive, negative, whatever, man. But then they D Christy in the building. We got Sweetheart. We got B. That's all I need, man. Beezy, you heard? Cheeseburger. A couple of new guys. You know what I mean? But man, when I collectively got the crew in it, we just let's begin, Zay. That's it. Let's talk about it. But yeah, man. If you don't know, Mr. Orange is bombing the ish out of fucking um word. Let's just say that, man. Yo, salute, B. Word, man. People too, and this is why you could lose in life, because you too into what somebody else is wearing or doing. And B, you know this, right? We got a thing like never count another man's pockets, because it'll fuck with yours. Because either you're gonna try to live like he living, or you know what I mean? Like fuck up yo, people. I don't understand it, man. And we was never like that. I mean, in school you might have got joked on a little bit, but I know niggas that were wearing Vasco da Gami and Marcos Jabal and fucking. It didn't have to be Polo, Nautica, and Tommy and Guess. Those to me, those were the joints, right? And then you had some kids that parents would hit them with a Coogee sweater or iceberg, and you like, damn, nigga, you young and you got that good shit on you, right? But other than that, motherfuckers really the main thing was maybe the footwear. Yo, Darius in the building was popping, man. Is he? Is Darius in the building? I just wore graphic shirts and jeans. Yo, cheeseburger. I'm telling you, you got away with murder, because that's the best. And remember, folks don't even know, yo, you could go to like a festival or one of these little side, joints in your neighborhood. They will have a bunch of Nirvana with the face shirts for $5, $10, my nigga. You buy a couple, he'll do three for 20, three for 25 and shit, right? And you like, yo, good looking, bro. And now you got these graphic T-shirts, Wu Tang, whatever and that's all you needed. You don't have to impress. First of all, we were based more upon your personality and your skills to make friends, right? If we thought you was a cool kid, that's it. How many times? Look, in my day, man, you'll see pictures from classrooms. You'll see kids all different races, and we all hung together. My mother used to bug out because it was like the flag. Like I had a Philippine, an Arabic, a Spanish, Puerto Rican too, a white kid, Italian, black. Like all my friends, like I got this birthday party picture. It looked like fucking what's that shit? The NATO or some shit. But you know, we never used to look at color or shit like that, man. Especially clothes. Who could, you know what I mean? Yeah, Christy. Hold on. I've seen him in other chats, but I didn't know he went live. D is the sweetest. Yo, Darius is going live. Yep. Shout out to Darius, man. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm gonna be honest. I saw the picture. Didn't, it is what it is. But my heart is like, I love the dude, you know what I'm saying? And the bravery and collectively he's doing his thing, man. I ain't gonna knock him, you know what I mean? Shout out to Darius, shout out to King, Seven King, you know what I mean? And I like how he changed, he rebranded. Yo, my son got the, you know what I mean? You can't, never, what I always said in my joints, never judge a book by what? The cover. I always ran that because I always say why I wear the shiesty, why I got the jewelry out in the beginning, why I do all of this because you know what I mean. A lot of folk go like that, man, and just judge a book by the cover and think they know you, right? But what a great dude, man! What a champ! You heard? What a champion, man! That's all I'm gonna say. But shout out to Darius, man. You know how it go on this side. You know what I mean? The life. Yo, I always say that. Yo, I be saying, yo, we went to the 4th of July, and yes, I got a jersey, but once again, man, I'm not paying. Look, I might look good, but I promise you, I'm not getting jerked. I'm not paying these prices. I go for sales. My mother taught me well on that, and I go for the sale, meaning sometimes they be like, it's a sale, and then it's not. I've been here 2 weeks ago. It was the same price. I know it's not right. So you just gotta know how to shop and don't be afraid to offer up or that new one. I forgot it's something pop that you could buy and sell clothes and shit like that. So I like things like that because it's like we need to get away from this clothing thing, this fashion awards, this you know what I mean. Cause low key, I like the gothics how they dress. Low key, that's where niggas got their fashion from almost. The Gothic kids in high school that all wore black underneath their uniforms, and then when we went to parties, they were all dripped. They had the spikes and all. They had a jacket that they cut a shirt, and then they put the shirt. So all they shit was fucking amazing. You be like, yo, where you get that jacket? Oh, I made the shit, yo. I cut holes in the shit. I did. I'm like, what? It's a regular Levi joint. Yo, my Jeezy, them like you, them rock hood, yo, but them gothic, them like word, man. They already was doing Simon B. Bells and shit. I was like, yo, what? Yo, some of the low key like rich gothic kids were already balling, nigga. Niggas had the chrome heart pants already. You know what I mean? Yeah, I love chunky tortas. Do you, pop? What up, big worm? Hope you doing good. Hope you had a good weekend, man. Shout out to you and the family, man. Where the tortoise at? Cheeseburger like this. Jaden Smith fashion is oh my god, my nigga. That nigga weirdo for real, son. And when I see him, sometimes I feel like going like honest, yo, worth the mommyville. I be like, yo, I wish I could just go through the TV and sit him down and be like, yo, my man, what happened? What happened back then, man? Yo, come over here and cry, son. Real quick, cry. Let it out, pa. Let it out, pa. Please, man. Put the house purse down, put all that, you spilling paint on shoes and calling it yours. Like, yo, you alright? You alright, pa? I seen the video. It's raining. He's like, I never felt rain. What is this? It's like it's falling, but not falling on me. I'm invisible. I'm like, Jaden, you alright? Yo, pa, I think he lives in Europe and shit. I'm like, yo, pa, you alright? You got the world at your palms, man. Forget the rapping, forget the fashion, forget all of that, right? What do you want to do, man? What does Jaden want to do, man? For real, for real. Cause it's bugging you out, man. You ever talk to people like that are bugged out, my niggas? Like, yo, my son, yo, look at his interviews. He's bugged out, man. And he young. So that means, when you young and you making it your regime, your staple, you disciplining this way of living to be you. Yo, by the time he 30, this nigga gonna be a Superman weirdo, son. Look at the other boy wearing Pikachu outfits. There was something that happened to kids that was like babies when we was like they almost grew up with us, kind of like maybe 5 years, 10 years off. But having that money bugged these niggas out, man. It bugs you out. When you go to a toy store and you never hear no, that shit might bug me out. It might, but I actually like this music. So shout out to Jaden Smith's music. Yeah, random nigga. Yo, King Harry T.I.'s son is bugged out, super bugged out. Them niggas need to be Batman and Robin or Thelma and Louise, you heard? Yo, them niggas is Thelma and Louise, eh? Yo, yo, them niggas is Thelma and Louise, ain't that? My bad, y'all. Yo, go watch that movie. Them niggas going off a cliff, my nigga. That's real, my nigga. That's real, man. That's a real analogy, pa. I don't know. Will Smith, I never liked Will Smith. You know when you chilling with people in society and everybody keeps saying the same shit and you wondering why? Like you like I never liked Will Smith's music. Maybe the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air song. I don't know if that was him or whatever. But my nigga, I never liked his ABC cadence. Like, hey, what's up, man? I got a hat. And sometimes I like to sit back. And then I like to just chill with my cat because sometimes, I like black. Cause every day you gotta chill with your hat on. Everybody wanna be yo rappers, and it's like yo, I dig it, but like even that Miami song was like, what? That shit is cause it's cornball. But yo, society be yo. I met a lot of folks. Yo, Will Smith, niggas almost dying over that. I'm like, yo, stop, stop. And this was before the slap and him getting dogged out. Cause now it's a different narrative. People just think Will Smith is just like a cluck. He's just, anything for intention type shit. Yo, he should have just and like sometimes you read stories like, when these niggas was up making 20, 30 a movie and the movies he turned down, like he turned down The Matrix, right? He turned down like and then you realize like, yeah, nigga, like you so much in your clouds, like, my nigga, you couldn't even see that this movie might have been that shit. That shit would have been Will Smith, my niggas is Neo, man. Word to Mommyville. Word to Mommyville. Yup. But yo, I'm not gonna knock his music. That's one thing. See, that's the honesty of me. It's like, yo, my guy, I don't know if you need help, but the fashion and it seems weird to me. You know what I mean? I don't wanna maybe the yes men around you are loving every move you make, you heard? And word, but I dig your music, man. I did. I did. I really did. Even Willow, you know what I'm saying? But Willow's another one, man. Look how, Yo, you would think these kids would be right, and notice the son that's not in the limelight. That nigga grew up regular. Go figure. The kid that's not in the limelight, that nigga a regular person, man. No way. Will Smith got a song with, yeah, that'll do it, man. Everybody and they mother, man. Word to Mommyville, man. You ever seen that? Like celebrities and they do what they want, and if they on top, like, you know, like you ever seen those cringe videos where niggas is rocking out and then a celebrity comes on and like, oh your mother, huh," and you're like, and nobody's is everybody bigging it up though. Yo, you the illest nigga alive, man. Yeah. It's like, yo, y'all niggas are cheer everything just like, I'm kind of happy, celebrity shit is falling, but now niggas is de-rodding these streamers, and that's another a weird world. You can't take advice for somebody either your age or younger than you, man. And even if he's older than you, he hasn't lived. None of these streamers, from DDG to Casanat, even Mike a little bit, but a lot of these guys are still kids, man. So what Cheeseburger said, man, I whip my head back and forth. Ah, that was that it? I whip my head. Yo, Shorty had a little single. It's funny what people gravitate to though, right? Christy, talk your shit, man. I met Dominican guy here. What up? Yo, Cheeseburger. Yo, that is bugged out, right? Like the society norms and shit. And that's what breaking out of it really meant. But it didn't mean the gender and all this other extra shit, right? It just meant like um freedom of self, right? I could wear what I want and not be humiliated or, you know, talked down upon. You know what I'm saying? Because these folks don't even know that in the 90s, if you came out the closet, folks was beating your ass back in the closet. So the fact that we have this much freedom and it's like, all right, you guys are everybody, we on equal joints now. you know, let's slow down with the agenda pushing, you know what I mean? Because y'all niggas is killing franchises by always having some woke moment in the film. Look what happened to Supergirl, you know what I mean? And I told my wife this. I was like, how come we watching a lot of TV shows and movies, right? And I'm like, how come a lot of these motherfuckers is ugly? Like, is that the new thing? Or it's not that they ugly, or you don't know if they a boy or a girl no more. You know what I mean? Like they pushing this weird every movie I'm watching lately. Like these characters either are hideous. Like how the fuck? You know what I mean? Like they pushing this weird. Like yo, it don't matter. You know what I mean? Everybody can make it. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the truth, nigga. That ain't the truth. Stop lying to folk. If that was the case, motherfuckers wouldn't be complaining. Back in the closet is crazy, nigga. Clothesline, like, dang. They open it a little bit. It's like, boom, nigga. Close that shit, nigga. We don't want to hear you. And it wasn't like it was like, yeah, there was violence towards it, but yo, it was really like we were just trying to stipend some shit we knew was gonna be some shit, right? We was just like, yo, we don't care if you like uh, short people, if you like lady boys, whatever the fuck you got going in your bedroom, that's you. But this agenda made it where now motherfuckers is peeking in your bedroom now. That was our last privacy, y'all. Was what you did in your bedroom. As soon as 2007, 8, 9, whatever, yo, motherfuckers was peeking in your shit now. Yo, my man, yo, yep. Yup, I'm seeing. This nigga like it that way too. Like, damn, nigga, I can't even have. We already know who eat they boogers, nigga. Yo, K, have a great one, man. I hope you're having a great one, K. What's up? What's up, everybody? I knew, Christy, right? Nene, I'm trying. Tranquilo sauce. Yo, good looking on the 11 thumbs up though. You heard? You know. We having a great conversation. This is just fundamentally fun though. I need us to engage in some real smart, real, real shit. Because yo, is look, I'm not once again, there's no I hate, there's no hatred. But there's also like, yo, let the kids be kids, y'all. That was yo. That was the last thing we fucked with in life. Was we always was like we would if you got caught on the pedo shit, they would do you greasy in jail. If you kidnap, greasy in jail, right? Society knew how to compliment shit. But then when movies and goofy shit started making shit look cool, to catch a predator, all this weird shit, like I'm like, yo, I already know. We already knew there was weirdos out there, my nigga. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like we already knew they were there. Now I don't need to know that they right here. You know what I'm trying to say? Cause now I'm a spaz, my nigga. You know what I mean? But it's like, damn, man. They set us up, man. And we told them, yo, pa, chill, tranquilo. I don't care what you do, man. I don't care what you doing, man. We just want to, we just trying to chill over here and have our own little parade. You heard? You could do you. Yo, pa, do you. Make sure the kids ain't around. Make sure, in fact, your parade's gonna be from 11 p.m. to 12:30, man, at night. You heard? Kids gotta be in the crib, man. That's how we gonna do the new parades, man. Zaydala. Vote for Zaydala for mayor, you heard? Yo, they be doing this diabolical though. I'm telling you, everything since I was younger, they let the game out. They already said that reading is cool, but the visionary of it, the touching, the seeing, that absorbs way faster, man. And if you look at life from 70 something to 88, 89, 90s, right? It was like so quickly they introduced the gangs, so quickly they introduced a terroristic this drug war. They tricked us with they tricked us with scared straight, like they bugged us out in our brains, nigga. You know why some of us bug out when police is behind us? That's not a regular feeling you're supposed to have when you see police car behind you. Or God forbid they are pulling you over and you like, what the fuck did I do? It's bugged out, bro. But they don't know that for so many years they were brainwashing us. And this is the human you got, my niggas. This is the human you got. But I'd rather be this human than this new age soft human, man. I tell you that one. Charge my phone, my shit dying, right? Hold on. My shit gonna get 52 thumbs. My bad. Yo, random, we out of here. We out of that. Yo, we gonna take a ride down memory lane. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. You know what's wild? I see channels that are monetized and get, whatever. It's two things I see. One, I see like the channel having to like watch what he says, like cursing, bleep shit out. They don't even show you the chat no more because the chat could be wilding out, right? So I see a lot of fundamental steps towards uh you know not getting banned, right? But then the flip side is there's also the group of people that say whatever, show crazy videos, and they still monitor. I'm like, yo, what is going on here? They limited my video because I had a song that's not on the playlist of, you know what I mean, their joints. And I'm like, meanwhile, you see, they got, King Von shooting or some wild shit that got 3 million views and shit. And you like, huh? It's just bugged out, bro. It's bugged out. But let me see, Nene. What should wait, when the become shy all of a sudden be? Hell nah, that's what make y'all funny. I just got nothing to say when convo spin that way. That's a fact. I try, yo, B, trust me, man. I'm an intellectual nigga, man. I understand, hence the reason I don't do politics or talk like that. But if I'm respecting age, life, and if I could change a few motherfuckers, if I could have 10 young kids come on and be like, hold on, what he really trying to say? Be careful what you read, be careful what you see, be careful of things that can change you. Never in my life, when I was a kid, did I have other friends telling their parents they wanted to change their joint. That's all I'm gonna say. The most information I got from a parent was, yo, make sure my son carry his asthma pump because the nigga has asthma. That's word to Mommyville. Yeah, y'all talking some shit. I dig it, man. You know what I mean? But I ain't saying nothing wrong. All I'm saying is just the projections, projecting, imagery, um propaganda, what they want us to see, what they want us to be, what they want to make. Oh, this is why I segue, because I was talking about today's norm. Christy said I don't want to wear heels no more, and that being a norm, meaning like, why can't she just be like, I don't want to, you dig? Like, yo, there was a time where women couldn't wear anything other than heels, you understand? So it's bugged out how I understand life is changing. You know, fundamentally things are becoming more freedomful. But at the end of the day, I don't want things to get to the point where they're making decisions for you. You understand? Because let kids be kids. You know, that was my take. It's like, yo, my nigga, I got to be a kid. I know some of our He-Man and little shows had little things here and there, right? We saw them though. We saw Bugs Bunny kissing the skunk, and we saw Weirdo him putting on lipstick and shit. We saw that, but that shit ain't make me want to throw on heels, my nigga. That shit ain't make me want to play in the bubble bath with a Barbie doll, my nigga. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Zay, is the building on fire? Yo, I'm out of here. Whee! Get me the fuck. Yo, they got me, y'all. They got me. They're knocking on my door, man. It's the feds. It's federales, man. Federales got me, man. They got me, man. I'm out of here. That's crazy though, right? Like, cause like on a fundamental level, I'm just trying to say, like, yo, just leave the kids alone, man. Yo, I'm not even gonna go there, man. You see what marijuana do, man? Get me talking and shit. Yo, did y'all see that funny skit where the police had the guy? Yo, B, Nene, everybody, listen to this. Yeah, you go look up this video. Yo, the police had the guy. Go, baby. Go inside. Yo, the police had the kid, and he's like, yo, tell me who shot the dude, man. He's like, I ain't gonna say shit, man. I want my lawyer. He's like, you sure? He's like, yo, give me 5 seconds, man. Please, just give me some time, man. Yo, the cop comes back. He sets up a podcast. Boop, 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 boop. Dims the light, has the thing that says on air. He's like, one, two. Yo, today in my podcast, we got so, and the kid was like reluctant in the beginning. He was like, yo, come on, man. Tell me what happened tonight. Yo, my man, we was outside, had the glass. I was dying, man. Yeah. That's why I never really had Twitter or any of those other joints. Because if you go back and see your old self, what you thought was right, yo, some people be like, yo, that shit is crazy work, man. Crazy work. Hold on, let me get about shit. Yep, it's hot like a motherfucker today. But word, man. NBA young boy, you gotta be easy on my nigga, man. Sometimes folks is just trying to make music, man. That's a fact. Family first, man. Money over everything, though. But another thing is you got to make sure you right before you could develop any type of, you know what I mean? Like, and I never like the piggyback or Like, you know what I mean? You gotta do you, man. Life life could change very quickly for some, right? You know what I mean? But yo, it's hot like a motherfucker. We got 65 minutes in. We got 12 thumbs, nigga. I'm chilling, fucking vibing, nigga. By the way, I got a new grade of weed, man. That shit is knocking me the fuck out of here. So I do like 25, 25, 50, right? 50 of the older weed and then 25 of the other and then new. You know what I mean? That's a fact, nene. I went on your shit and I saw like you know what to say and not to say. And this is what I mean, like the banning part, because there's certain people out there that like, for instance, there was this. It was a big thing, man. I didn't want to speak on it, but there was this YouTuber, right? And I think I did speak on it, man. He does video games and shit. So he there was this one video game that was like a mortuary, like a what's that? Like an autopsy. You a doctor doing autopsies, right? And there was a scene that YouTube didn't like, right? So the dude took a L on that. But then the dude looked he was like, hold on, let me just see something, right? He looked at everybody else's videos and people that were, complexion for the protection, A, and B, they had their numbers. They had that same scene in the video. So he just he hits them back with like, yo, my man, yo, what's going on here? And it's still going on, but it kind of got resolved. You know what I mean? But I ain't monetized anyway, man. I ain't relying on this shit as a piggy bank for my life. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? It is what it is, man. That's the game of life. You heard? But you ain't gonna take. This ain't gonna be no fucking Fahrenheit 9/11 either. You ain't gonna motherfucking not let me speak. You ain't gonna let me have my ideas come out there and because that's what this platform is basically what it used to be for, besides the creative side and typing in how to fix and do things, right? It was also allowing people just to be them, right? um and once again, man, if Chud the Bud had a fucking channel where he running around saying that shit, you know what I mean? That's what I mean. A lot of motherfuckers could run around the space and be and do whatever. But as soon as, you know what I mean, a nigga touch the shit a little with sazon, motherfuckers is mad, man. I ain't gonna jack none of that, man. Ain't no fear here. I ain't going. You can hold this L. You heard? You know what I mean? My money don't come from my money coming good. You heard? Like we ain't worried, man. You don't see me cash apping, none of that. None of that going on here in my channel, man. That's where they get you. When they buy you, when they own you, that's when you can't say nothing. That's when you can't be you. I ain't gonna, nigga, monetize me so I could get a little flow. That is what it is, man. That's human nature, man. Yeah, I use that for sneaker money and Tesla money, right? But on the flip side of things, man, yo, we gotta speak, man. We can't be afraid to do so either, cause look how shit going. None of it is going our way. Yo, at least back in the days, they would do two steps forward and then double back and give us a step back, right? Now they doing five steps forward and then they looking back, giving us the bird, and then they taking another 10 steps. No, I ain't going. I ain't going. I ain't doing that. Yo, what's popping, K? Yo, what up, everybody? I ain't going. I'm sorry, man. That's not fair, man. That's not fair. They're gonna have subscription for ice, subscription for heated seats, subscription to twist your doorknobs, subscription so I can see three football teams, $50 a month. Yo, what's going on? And then it's data. They attacking all the things we like or we do. Go to your shopping market and go look for some goofy ass beans that nobody buy. Watch them shits be 59 cents. Go get the goofy shit nobody else touching, the cereals, and watch them shit be $1.99, $2. As soon as they see the data going up, oh, somebody buying this. Watch the price go up. Niggas pretend like the shit is not around on shelves no more. I, And I'm so happy we don't do that. Like we get to talk on my page, on my channel, as much as we can. How many times I do? Yo, I smack religion. I smack and let's not say smack like that, but I push aside the conversational points in regard to like having a debate or just fundamentally having my opinion on subjects. I know how this world be, but at the end of the day, yo, if I was a youngin, yo, and I heard, yo, maybe one life, man, maybe one, man. Maybe one won't get into Autobots roll out. You heard? Maybe I get some GI Joes back in the mix. You heard? But this shit is wild, man. You can't even raise your kids no more. They got a lock on your kid. Yo, you don't think when you move out the space of your kid, because everything is cameras and microphones, they don't start pumping weird shit to the kid? Yo, I remember we gave the iPad to little man's, right? Not mom's, you heard? But I was a step whatever. We gave it to little man's. Yo, word the Akbar, my niggas. We came back. He was paying like five other different games because they kept feeding him different games to download, different games that have credit card information things to. I'm like, what's going on here? Yo, what's popping, Michelob? I'm like, yo, they know, yo, you guys have a conversation in your crib. Nene D and her hubby, right? Then she go check her Facebook. And then they got the thing she was just talking about. My nigga B outside with the family, chilling with the niece and nephews. Boom. He say something. Next thing you know, they pumping scooters all throughout his feed. It's like, yo, what is this about? Fine, I get it. Y'all trying to sell something. I dig it. But at least let me go towards there. And they, yo, sometimes, yo, to the folk out here that predictively they do land, like they hit you with, yo, you need tires. Oh shit, I do. Let me hit that up. Boop, 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 boop. Yo, they making sales, man. They your neighborhood drug dealer, man. What you need? What you need? You want something from Timu? Hold on, before you go there, I got another spot that it might be shaky, but the shit got the socks for 10 cents less. Like, yo, it is wild, bro. And I love how quickly these companies could take your money, but then when they don't ship the item, you got to call your company like, "Yo, we got to cancel that payment." Oh yeah, we got to. Yo, you have the code, you have the number. Yo, when was that date? Yo, what was you wearing? Yo, you had fucking slippers on or sneakers? Like, yo, what, nigga? I just want my money back. They ain't send me the item, homie. It be bugged out, man. It be bugged out like that. When every time you notice in your life when IRS or one of these companies owed you money, this shit took forever. Don't get in a lawsuit. Holy. Sometimes if you don't got a good lawyer, your shit come 10 years. You forget about the shit. Oh, I got 10 bands coming, nigga. Oh, I remember when that car hit me in 89, nigga. That shit is crazy work, man. They doing us greasy sauce, man. Just trying to learn something. Just trying to teach people, right? Just trying to make sure you on a guided line towards, yo, let me worry about me a little bit more, my family, my internals, and then let's get to the paper. Let's figure out if I got cousins around me, let's figure out a way to get to this paper, man. Because you guys have, m- I'm gonna just say, better ways to getting the bigger bag than we did. Like it was either you had education and worked in the office, or like even mechanics, like on the low, let me tell you, mechanics and barbers were making money on the low because people ain't know how quick certain things really got fixed. And then, barbers, a nigga hit you for 20 minutes and he got 10 customers. That nigga made $400 that day. And he doing that 5 days. Yo, barbers was making, yo, a lot of my barber niggas was living good, you heard? But um word, man, they know what's going on out here, man. They know how to squeeze us. But yeah, the kids got better ways to get into. Imagine you just with your friends goofing around, and now you got a podcast that people like, right? Now you getting sponsorships. Now you getting money. That's fire, man. We ain't really had that. You have these stories of, yo, I traveled to New York and I was outside the office with the CD and he signed me. Yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, whatever. But then you find out half of these artists, or them niggas got cousin, their cousin was in the and like, yo, be careful. Woo! That's the only time I see the boot actually from B. That's a factory, B. Every time I see the boot, I die laughing, B. Yo, that wait, he did the boot. Let me see. My bad, y'all. Man, I swear you guys are the best people on live. I love everybody's person. Yo, Nene, this shit's like a Seinfeld show, man. The way B comes in, the way y'all two came in today was kind of fire. Cause I was just like, yo, where's B and Nene? And then I'm reading and boom, bada bing, bada boom. But yo, man, I'm just like I say, man, I'm a regular motherfucker. I ain't better than nobody. I don't try to be that. I'm just like, I kind of absorb shit, and I learn through experience more. So, you know, it wasn't healthy to be homeless or be by yourself. But at the moment, I think it was. At the moment, I needed to be away from certain entities or people because the world moves very fast, man. And if you're not aligned with self, you're going to get, carried into somebody else's storm. And, I'm a loyal bug. So, I'm very close to that, multiple times. But, you know, um, I just wish everybody the best. We gotta just, you know, shoot towards a point. I'm not saying, motherfuckers will get together, revolt and shit, but I just think we do need some change out here, man. The shit is not rocking. And then everybody we put in office is always about their pockets. It's fucking crazy, man. Yo, good looking NA, good looking Christy, good looking Black. For real, man. Like I said, I developed this channel so people could feel like they're getting away from their everyday life a little bit. Let me see what Zay's up to. Let's see how crazy and his antics. I'm bugged out, dude, my nigga. But I admits it, right? I know I'm bugged out a little bit. You heard? But that's the world, though. The world did that. You ever met people in your age group and you see likeliness with them, right? It's because that's fundamentally it don't matter where you was on this planet. If you was, in this realm at this time, this is what they were really trying to the tool that was trying to get at us, you heard? And a lot of us bit into the, baggy jeans and all that nonsense shit, you heard? Remember, we had the box, we had MTV, and we had there was a lot of shit going on, man. Yo, good looking for the 13. But yo, let's talk about it. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson's biopic is number one on biopics that reached the billy. Michael Jackson's biopic reached $1 billion. Shout out to Mike. I wish he was here to see it. Sometimes just thinking about the boy makes me. I seen videos with Chris Tucker being one of his cool friends, the cool things they enjoy together, the cool moments. So it would have been cool to have met him. I think people that had the grace to be in his circle actually got to see a real king in motion and a real amazing man at heart, right? I heard he was such a kind, loving person, and they ain't gonna make another one like you, Mike. So thank you for your years. Thanks for your music. And you taught me, man. You really taught me how to approach life, man. Not everything's supposed to be viewed with the lens of violence and hate. You can see shit at a beautiful light. You know what I mean? So, yo, Mike, I did moonwalks. I tried, my nigga. I tried. And then I was trying to do that lean shit. And then I found out you had nails and you had a shoe that you was tricking me, Mike. I was really falling trying to do that goddamn yo. Yo, shout out everybody. Yo, I appreciate everybody. Good looking for the 13. Yo, we inside, we outside, we everywhere. It's 11:40, man. I love you, babe. 11:11. My bad, but hope you're having a great day at work. Juju, I love you, boy. I know you got your jersey. Shout out to the jersey. Got your bird. Yo, have fun. Enjoy your life, bye. You know what I mean? We gonna meet. I'm just building, and when you do come, it's gonna be for what I mean. But I love you, my moms, my pops, my sis. You know how I do, man. Your baby boy's doing good. Your man, your son, your brother. I'm a father. I'm doing good. I'm getting my shit together. You understand me? I'm doing this for me and for me, right? I gotta be happy, mommy. I gotta be happy. So shout out to everybody. I appreciate my chat. What up, chat? W's in the fucking chat. What's going on, Nick? Got the jewels out, Nick. Yo, everybody have a great day. Stay solid. Keep your antennas up. Watch all angles, man. They outside, man. There's motherfucking aliens too out here. You heard Davies? Fucking aliens. And you see Mano with the wig? Yo, everybody have a great day, man. Good looking, Christy. I appreciate your vibe today. Black always. Yo, what up, Nene? Bro, one time and one time only with Lean Move. You ready, V? Yo, have a great day. Wifey, thank you, Christy. I always tell her, yo, everybody, I love y'all. Darius, miss y'all. Yo, everybody that was here today, we had a great one. Nene D, B, Cheeseburger, BZ, Christy, sweetheart. Thanks for that, man. I hope to receive that. And yeah, I'm gonna read this. Only person that tries to disrespect is Amy. Yeah, I recently squashed that beef because she said her mom was kicked in until I found out it was lies. I talk- Damn, you see that? Then you be on it, man. But yo, some people deserve forgiveness. You know, um, you know, you can't, right? It is what it is, right? That's why I like that. Yo, what you gonna do, cuz, right? Forget about it. Yo, thank you everybody. I appreciate y'all. Have a great day. Enjoy life. And I'll see you the mañana. Wednesday, baby. So W's, man. NBA young boy, respect your elders. That's all I'm gonna say, man. Have a great day, y'all. Peace. $8, $8. Random. We outside, we inside, we everywhere. You know what the fuck going on? Random. Later, y'all. Peace. Yo, stay strong, B. Hold this hug, nigga. Later, Cheeseburger. Later, Christine. Later, Name D. BC, what up, baby girl? Love you, babe. Everybody be good. Peace out. I love peace out. Peace out.